Bill Rhoden, of course, is my colleague, Jason Reid. And, yesterday we both were at the Goodell press conference, and we both wrote off it, and it became apparent that everybody was obsessed with the current attack from the White House on diversity, equity, inclusion, because Goodell was just bombarded with questions about it. Jason, you started off asking about DEI, he gave assurances, that Goodell, that the NFL is steadfast, the DEI, they're not backing up. And of course, the next day, the NFL announces that they're going to remove in racism from the end zone. So I'm just wondering, man, I guess my question to you, in general, is the NFL insulated from the attack on DEI?
Well, the NFL is a recession-proof industry. Okay, I mean, its annual revenues are over $20 billion. The league, its television contracts with its broadcast partners are more than the NBA, Major League Baseball, and NHL combined. So when we talk about the golden age of professional sports, it's the NFL. But I don't know if we can say, Bill, that's completely going to be immune to the pressures that are coming from the federal government. Because you see, corporate America has responded by rolling back, in many corporations, rolling back their DEI policies, which clearly were taking the lead from the White House. So the NFL is such an economic monster. I do believe Goodell when he said that, hey, look, we are going to keep these hiring practices in place because we think it's good business and we believe it's making the NFL better. Is it going to be completely insulated? I mean, they removed the racism. Yeah. So,
They immediately capitulated. They found out that the president is going to be here, and I don't know if it's coincidental. Well, why don't we don't want to raise the cape in front of the bull, so why don't we remove anything that could be possibly offensive, which is a capitulation.
Now, I mean, all I would say about that is, I don't know if there was a cause and effect. However, I also don't know if there was not a cause and effect. Okay, and clearly, the timing of Goodell was full-throated in we are not backing off. And he was full-throated in saying that he feels that it's good for the league, that it's made the NFL better. The sad part about this whole thing is that the notion of what DEI is has been just so twisted and turned into some stuff. All DEI is that people who are qualified and have the academic credentials have access to the same opportunities. It's not about hiring quotas or saying that you lower the standards. The standards remain the same, but just you open the market to people who historically have not had.
We're gonna widen our net, because before we've been operating in this small cocoon, and we want to widen our net to aggressively find the best people for our business. There could be some person in a small town in South Dakota. There could be some person in Prairie View, Texas. We want to make sure that we're getting the best people, and frankly, the NFL model on the playing field is like that. You got guys who are playing in the NFL from some of the smallest schools you could ever imagine, because and we see the same thing in college recruiting, where they scour the world to get the best athletes.